Beautiful, beautiful, bright souls, precious souls, hello and welcome. Welcome to Ascension's Love with Alice, a return to union. It is so wonderful to be here with you as we go into this angelic weekly insight, this forecast for the energies coming up for the week commencing Monday the 19th of April 2021 all the way through to Sunday the 25th. Thank you for everyone that is new to my channel. Welcome. It's such an honor to have you here with me, for you to be watching this video. It means the world. And for those that are regular viewers, welcome back. I really love these weekly energy insights, because we tune into the angels, guides, ascended beings of love and light to really get an overall view of what is to come up energetically, right? And when we know what's going on energetically in the world, we know how it may start to impact ourselves, right? And how, like, what things we may start to face and what things we're able to clear upon, right? Because that's what we want to do. We want to be facing those shadows, facing those triggers, clearing them as they come up, because this journey on this beautiful planet is all about that love, that bliss, that joy, really ascending in our own right, with our own energy, our own emotion, and that our emotions are our guiding points, right? And as we continue to ascend ourselves, we do that on behalf of the collective as well. So I love these videos just for that beautiful insight. So let's get cracking here. So I'm just going to call in a few archangels from this beautiful deck of cards I'm shuffling right now to see who is helping us with the week ahead. So let's see who is supporting us. Let's have a little look here. Thank you. One, Archangel Metatron, of course. Archangel Gabriel, wow. Okay, I love these cards. And Archangel Butalil. Okay. Right, this is really fascinating. Let's see who's on the bottom of the deck. And we've got, Dorenka. Okay, so most people have heard of these two archangels, maybe haven't heard of these two other ones here. Let me just move that beautiful rose quartz to the side. So the fact that we've got Archangel Metatron coming in first and foremost, and that beautiful sun, and I'm not sure, is this the weekend where we have the Lyran meteor shower? If anyone knows that in the comments, do feel welcome to share with us. But Archangel Metatron coming in here, this is all about our, starting the week off on our soul path, our soul mission, our soul journey, right? What is it we're here to do? And that sun is that key point here. The sun brings in the light codes, it brings in the inspiration, it brings in ascension codes, right? It really does. It helps illuminate us, light us up. It helps clear away the shadows. It helps actually beam in, and not even just the sun I'm hearing, but also the suns we cannot see, the sun beyond the sun, right? Where Metatron is, that stellar gateway chakra, which is that beautiful vortex up above you, which holds all your desires, all your manifestations, right? And often Metatron can be seen in a golden orange type of colouring and light. He does appear in other colours as well to other people, such as indigo and things like that. But I love that Metatron is coming in first and foremost, and pairing also then with Archangel Gabriel, which is all about Gabriel's all about that purification, that communication, that diamond light, so we've got golden energy and diamond energy coming in here. Gabriel's also very, very creative, and Dorenka coming in to govern the whole week, to kind of underlay the whole week. Dorenka is all about your psychic abilities and seeing through illusion, and this you'll find was a theme of last week's reading for the very end, right? So the very end of the week, this energy was coming through, and it was a different deck of cards. It wasn't this deck I was receiving that message with, but that message did come through about the seeing through the veils happening, right? So I love that Archangel Dorenka is really coming in here to kind of coat the week in his incredible insight, this incredible psychic ability getting enhanced here. Now, when we pair that with who we have coming out, Archangel Metatron of the Stellar Gateway, of the manifestation, of the soul path, of flying as well. Archangel Metatron, for me, always, especially when I work with him in dream time, always helps with those flying dreams. And when we fly, we really soar, right? It's kind of that trusting that we are going to get caught by the divine. It's trusting that, we are, we are safe to make that leap of faith, because we are going to be caught. And with Gabriel coming on in here as well, there's this purification energy shining through. And I don't know if anyone here works with Archangel Gabriel's Cosmic Diamond, but the Cosmic Diamond is an incredible energy to really cut through any cords and dissolve any cords, any lower energies that may be attached to you when you really want to shift things and go into a higher perspective and go into a higher frequency. and clear on anything that may be physically, emotionally, mentally going on. And I say emotionally, and I draw back to that just because there has been a lot of emotions coming through for a lot of people. There are wave upon wave of light codes coming in, right, from this great central sun, from the other suns as well, the other 7 suns. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out Tim Wilde and what he talks about, or Diana Cooper, and what they talk about, because that's all kind of part and parcel of that. But yeah, if you don't work with Archangel Gabriel's Cosmic Diamond, do YouTube it, right? Diana Cooper's video on YouTube is phenomenal for that, because I work with this Cosmic Diamond every single day, and I'm just hearing to really emphasize this point, because it will help you cut through the BS, really cut through whatever is getting caught to you or drawn to you, so that you can actually do the healing. And Butalil coming in here is about being interdependent, right? Expanding your horizons. You know, it's the bigger picture, it's the whole universe and much more, right? So there is a massive bigger picture theme coming in here. And I'm actually going to draw one more card. Sandalphon, thank you. Oh, look at that, Michael, as well, just popping in here. Archangel Sandalphon, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love that Sandalphon is here, because Sandalphon governs your EarthStar. Now, Archangel Sandalphon is also known as the archangel that delivers your prayers and messages to God, right? Whatever God is for you. But Archangel Sandalphon coming in here to help out. This is about tuning into your divine potential. So this week, starting with Metatron, who's at your stellar gateway, that higher utmost chakra of your system, and then closing with Archangel Sandalphon, who is your Earth Star chakra below your feet, connecting you with Mother Earth, as above, so below. That's very, very, very powerful, this message to come in here. And I'm glad that I was drawn to picking another card, because that's going to be quite profound for the energies of the week. You know, this very much is about your spiritual direction, your soul direction, where you're going, what you're doing. So I think it feels like there is a lot that wishes to come through into manifestation this week. And a lot of it's going to be bigger picture, and it may not necessarily kind of all be there, because there is Archangel Gabriel coming in. I mean, Gabriel, once again, can be that communication, you know, but the way that Gabriel also really helps is to clear what is blocking that manifestation. So I find that really interesting. And I'm also just hearing as well, you know, although we don't have a full moon at the end of this week, it's a couple of days later, this is kind of like that final push. So keep clearing on whatever is pinching you off from the manifestations that you set, right? Because there is a lot that wants to come through this week, especially for those that are working with their soul mission and their soul path. So let's see what may come up to challenge us. I want to see what's going to be challenging this week. Yeah, okay, so we've got Infinite Abundance. We've got Lady Portia with divine order. White Eagle. Okay, so this is ancestor energy coming in. And Kalimar. Perfect. Okay. Horus. Hi, Horus, my dear friend. I love Horus. Right, okay. So for challenges, we've got Horus coming in here. So this is a cosmic gateway. This week is actually going to be a very, very important week. And when we pair Horus energy with Metatron Sandalphon and the gateway that they create, because we are that bridge, we are that gateway. You know, they are literally either end of this. They are the above and the below. They are connecting with the heavens and the earth, and we are that bridge in the middle, right? So when that is coming through here with Horus, then on the challenges, you know, going through this gateway it feels like it's going to be, and it's interesting because when I'm tuning into what I'm receiving, it doesn't feel like it's going to be necessarily as heavy as the other weeks have been, or as kind of volatile as the other weeks have been. But saying that, there is going to be much to clear. It feels like it's going to be kind of a little bit more cathartic of a week, right? There is going to be blocks, any blocks that we've had on abundance, we've got the opportunity to really see what they are and to see how we've been pinching them off, like go deeper, essentially, is what I'm hearing. Obstacles are wanting to be removed, but we have to face the shadows, right? We have to face the emotion coming up. We have to allow the emotion to move through us, because and you know, I actually had a very profound experience about this last week, where I went into my Akashic records and I was granted permission to see a past life, right? Which is where some fascinating karma was created. And the way that different lifetimes work, you know, they're all present right now. Time is not linear as we set it out to be as humans, but it's all happening right now. Literally all of it is right now. which is why quantum healing, when you work with someone like myself to do quantum healing, is so profound and so powerful, because it is all accessible to us, right? Now, what's really interesting here is the experience I had last week was I was finally granted permission because it was time for me to heal on a past life where I did actually accrue some karma. And that's what these lives are all about, right? You know, sometimes we have lives that are really joyous and abundant and expansive, and sometimes we have lives that we either create or are in contrast, specifically so that we can then have more expansion in the next life, right? Specifically for our soul to experience that lesson and expand more. It's all part of a bigger jigsaw puzzle. Now, it feels like there's going to be a lot of obstacles wanting to be removed here. We have to be open to it though, right? We have to be open to that. So they're saying to, you know, make sure that you are getting outside into the sun. You know, get outside into the sun, because the sun actually really helps us access the light codes that we need to unlock, right? And divine order coming in, you know, we might be feeling impatient this week. You know, that might be a challenge for us, that to actually understand and see clearer and go deeper into the lesson. Like, don't stop at the surface, you guys. So many people stop and go, oh, well, this is why this, and this, and they come up with an excuse, and that excuse is based in ego, and they don't realize it, and we don't realize it, right? And we have to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Archangel Gabriel can help with that so much, right? Lady Portia, you know, reminding us that we have to lead with our heart and move out of our head. The ego has to step aside here this week if we want to do the healing that we are so granted and wanted to receive, right? You know, it's our birthright to be to have abundance and love and everything that is associated with that bliss, right? That's our birthright. But sometimes we feel like we need to punish ourselves for things, and, you know, subconsciously, and, you know, we don't deserve that, and self-worth. And I'm here to tell you right now that is not the case. Abundance is our birthright. But sometimes, especially when this is coming up as a challenge, you know, we can pinch ourselves off. It's not as though you need to keep asking for it. It's there, my friends. It's there and it's waiting for you, right? And especially when we've got white eagle coming in here, all about that ancestor spirit, that family wound, that past life energy, you know, the family that you're born into, the cellular energy that you have on a DNA level, and not just a DNA level, but, you know, it goes down to like literally like the color of your skin, for example, the country you were born into, the creed, the religion that you may have been born into. That is all part of your ancestry and what you're here to clear and bring into love and full love and remove judgment from, right? And this is really fascinating as well, because and they're just telling me this now, but when we're born, we borrow tissue from our mother, right? We actually borrow tissue from our mother's body, right? So we literally have DNA of our mother, and she had that of hers, and then of hers and hers and hers and hers, right? And why I say this and why this is so profound and so important right now, it feels, is because we are connected to the first woman that was there, right? To whoever that is, like whoever that is to you, that goddess energy. We're connected to that. We have that within us, and we can tap into that, or we can choose to tap into and focus on less divine things, right? So how are we focusing our energy? What are we focusing on, right? There is a lot of ancestral stuff that wants to clear right this week, and what I love is we've got Kalimar coming in as well. You know, we have Kalimar coming in at the end here, which is all about, you know, this is that closing down. She's like the most compassionate goddess figure. You know, she is the most compassionate goddess figure, because she literally will sit there in the darkness with you, waiting for you to illuminate it, you know. Yeah, waiting to really illuminate that, and to navigate that with you, right, and hold you when you're going into the shadow to face it. We've got to do that. We've got to do that to illuminate, to bring more light to it, right, to actually clear properly. We do that, and what the pattern is here is that this is very ancestral stuff, mother stuff, even sister stuff, but whatever it is, it's linked to abundance, right? It's linked to that, and this is a gateway. This is like a rite of passage this week, right? So don't get distracted. Don't allow the distractions to come in. You know, stay aligned with your heart space. This is a bigger picture type of thing. It really, really is. And you know what, you guys? We have a program. It's an on-demand program. It's called Rebirthing the Goddess. It's so phenomenal and incredible. And it's on demand. So what that means is a video recorded class. So you... and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because of the shadow work that this week wants to bring is very, very relevant in the videos that are available in this program. And and we really look at every aspect of the soul alignment, the soul remembrance, and deep soul healing in the Akashic records that is linked to all of this, right? So if you are looking to realign your soul on a higher frequency, a higher level, in alignment with that divine goddess energy, then, you know, pop me a message, have a little look at the posts that we've done on that on my Facebook page, Ascension to Love with Alice. It is only £144 for this program, and it's a 6-week program. It's got content for, you know, up to 6 weeks, depending on how quick you move through them. And to be fair, you know, it's been such a joy to record these videos and to witness the healing that is associated with it. But anyway, I'm going to move back over to this reading now. They just wanted to pop that in there. And if you're not yet a member of our Facebook group, the Isis Dream Temple, please do feel very welcome to join. I will make sure the link is in the description box for you to join that space. It's a gorgeous place where magic meets mystery, and it's just really, really beautiful. But let's have a little look at what's supporting us this week, right? What divine energies are supporting us? And look at that, I've got cards flying out already. We've got yellow coming through, this that flexibility, that solar plexus energy, right? We've got daydream, yes, allowing your mind to wander. And this one, please and thank you, reaching for your dreams, go for it. Absolutely. This is the week, you guys, and spring. Yeah, sorry, I laugh. I found that funny because we are in spring. This is that time. Let's pop you here. This is that time where we are awakening to our true potential. We are awakening to that. There's a lot of solar plexus energy that wants to be, what's the word, guys? Expanded, illuminated, ascended. There's a lot of solar plexus energy that wants to be heightened, right? It wants to reach a higher frequency of dimension, right? And this is all about flexibility and personal power as well. So we are being called to be flexible with whatever shows up this week. Allow that flexibility to come through. This is about standing in our personal power once again. So no wonder they had me mention that Rebirthing the Goddess program, because that is what that is all about. It is literally about moving any distortion in your feminine energy into from the wounded part into the divine feminine, right? So it really is a phenomenal course. So if you're called to that, details are in the box below. But this is a week where we are encouraged, we are supported in really healing that solar plexus, really locating energy and chords that we may have not have seen before, right? There is always more healing to be doing if you are not literally living your, this phrase gets overused a little bit, but if you're not living your best life, if you're not fully abundant, blissful, if you've not got everything that you desire and much more, if you have not, you know, if like, oh, seriously, you guys, there is so much more than what we actually realize. And this week really is about allowing our mind to wander and daydream and really think of the possibilities, like really blow out the walls, seriously, blow out the walls. Quiet time is going to be important, that meditative time. And the time between the veils, you know, morning and evening, the veils are thin, between the hours of like 4 and 6, and when dusk starts to arrive, so whatever time that is for you. So here in the UK, that's between 8 and 10. And the veils are a lot thinner, they're much thinner then, right? So what that is good for is then connecting with the divine, right? Whatever aspect, whether it's angels, archangels, collective group of angels, or whether it's the shining ones, right, and the ancient ones, like the Fae and you know, ascended beings, ascended masters, right? You know, whichever aspect you're wanting to connect with. It's very easy to do that, or easier to do that, and to connect with that intuitive and receive that divine guidance for your next steps in that space of time. And they're reminding you to put time aside, that before you wake, like when you wake up in the morning, before you reach for that phone, spend some time just feeling, just connecting with yourself, connecting with how you're feeling, connecting with just paying attention to what you can smell, hear, taste, touch, you know, kind of all of that, right? This really is a week of reaching for whatever goals you have, for really anchoring that in, right? And it starts with how we are responding to our solar plexus. Who are we spending time with, you guys? What are we spending time doing? Do you have the TV on? Or are you doing something that's going to help forward your advancement? Like, and for example, the other day I had a moment where I, you know, there was a trigger, there was a shadow for me to face, right? My emotions told me that there was something that I needed to pay attention to, because that's what emotions do. They tell you, okay, you need to pay attention here. You're not feeling happy and blissful. You're feeling a bit upset or frustrated right now with something. So look at what you're feeling, okay? And ask yourself, what am I feeling, right? And why am I telling you that? The reason I'm telling you that is because we do have to sit in that silence and just kind of be with it, right? To welcome it, to embrace it, and then to be able to illuminate it. That's part and parcel of it all. Now, when we do that, we then create space, right? We then create space to even visualize more of, like, really expand our vision, right? Really expand our vision and really not only reach for our dreams and kind of like close the deal on them, you know, like bring them into physical, but we actually expand them even more and make them even more higher frequency, high vibration. You know, this is springtime for most people watching this. For others, it's autumn. And if it's autumn when you're watching this as well, autumn is great for that abundance, right? Reaping the rewards, harvesting the rewards, just in case you are in the southern hemisphere watching this. But even if you are, you know, look at this as a time as well for renewal of projects, you know. What ideas have you got coming through? Because those ideas, you guys, are ideas from the divine. And when we are trying to tap into this abundance, you know, and close down old timelines and really choose which path we want to walk, right? When that is the goal, which it is for most people, we might just call it different things. You know, we've got constant energy helping us. But this week specifically, it really is about us being a divine channel. Like, these archangels are saying that so clearly. You are that divine channel. You are that divine bridge. It's coming down from heaven to earth, right? Because that's what that is. You know, coming down through the stellar gateway to your EarthStar. When it comes to your EarthStar, you're anchoring it in, right? That's how we actually manifest, is through the root chakra and into the EarthStar. That's how we make it physical, right? And this is about keeping that channel clear, that divine channel clear. That's why Gabriel's here, right? So that's what this week is for, is helping you clear through whatever is blocking, whatever is, and they're kind of showing me right now, you know, have you ever been to, if you're in the UK, like in Blackpool where they have the penny machines, I think you have this like in Vegas or you know, places around the world where you put in your dime or your nickel or penny or 5p and it kind of hits the pegs along the way before it goes into, you know, the tray of money. That's what they're showing me, because the thing is that our human body is meant to be this clear channel, right? So it's not going to hit those things along the way, but we have them because we're human, right? And we've accrued karma and we're learning still, we're expanding all the time, we're always getting clearer on what it is that we want and desire. And you know, it shouldn't be the knock of the dime or the penny hitting those pegs, but that's what reality is. So this week is very focused on removing those and helping you clear them, so it's just a straight shoot, right? You know, from heaven to earth, right? And just look at the beauty and elegance and fun and valor and vigor that this woman has here, you know. It literally is like this. I'm hearing like the most beautiful melodic angelic harps and bells going on here right now, you know. So I'm just going to ask if there is one bit of guidance, one final bit of guidance that we can leave you all with here this week, because this week is a week, like we've just to summarize, it is a week of literally whatever it is that you want, go for it, right? But you've got to do the healing, right? You've got to do the healing as and when it comes up. You know, you've got to sit with it, right? As and when it comes up, you've got to clear it as and when it comes up, but allow new connections to form, allow the inspiration from the divine to come in, because you are going to be, you're going to be seeing things in such a different way, in ways that you haven't ever seen them before. So, you know, the final message that they want to bring is take that leap of faith. What is it that you need to, transformation. Okay. So they're saying, take a leap of faith, you will fly. And that was the first message that came in, was flying. Take a leap of faith, we will catch you, right? So whatever is coming in this week, whatever you're wondering about, if there is a chance to take that leap of faith and it feels good and it feels good in your heart, do it, because this is a week of transformation on a cellular level, on an ancestral level, DNA level. This is a week of DNA change. Literally carbon body to crystalline body, right? Dense to light, you know, poverty to abundance. It really is that simple. It's literally a black and white flip of the switch this week if we choose it to be. Take the leap of faith. You will fly, my friend. You will fly. So in the meantime, I'm going to send you all so much love. If you are looking for one-to-one guidance, I am taking appointments right now for Angelic Guidance. So do feel welcome to reach out for that. I have half an hour appointments or an hour appointments. Pricing is all in the description box below, and the way to connect with me to book one of those, or even quantum healing if you are looking to take a really active approach on shifting old energy, on rewriting your DNA, on clearing with the board of karma, clearing your karma, right? Or the karma council, as they're also called. If you really want to clear on that in a proactive way, reach out and we'll get an Akashic session booked in, and we can even do some soul realignment as well, right, with your highest timeline soul gifts that are just waiting to drop in. So I'm sending you all so much love. Find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram, find me on, you know, you're already on YouTube, but find me in our Facebook group, and I will see you next week. Actually, the next video is probably going to be a sun video, as our beautiful divine sun, our beautiful brother sun, moves from Aries into, where is it moving into? Is it Taurus next? I don't know. We'll find out when we do the video. Anyway, so much love and so many blessings. Bye for now.